Hello, hello, hello. Good night, y'all. I was wondering, I know Jeezy and Gucci are doing their verses tonight. So, no, it's a pretty popular thing. It's okay. Uh, but I have to be consistent. So, and being consistent is a part of being an entrepreneur. It's a part of being a professional. It's a part of, just being a person of your word, right? So, tonight's talk will be short. I will not keep you in case you want to go get your, you know, go lean with a rock with it. But we will be talking about breath. And just in case you didn't know, Jeezy and Gucci Mane, yeah, they got to care about breath too. So, I am Dr. Nicole McCarty. Of course, you know this. We're on Facebook, so my name is plastered all over the screen. But here for Glow Up Thursday. So happy you guys are in the house. And so we're talking about breath, and we all know that we need to breathe. Hi, how you doing, Charles? We all know that we need breath to breathe, right? And without it, we cease to live and we cease to exist. But the thing is, most of us are shallow breathers. Most of us don't breathe the way we should, and I think I've mentioned this on talks before. But we don't breathe the way we should. So I said tonight that I would kind of give you a crash course and as to how breath works, and then give you some suggestions or examples as to how you can better serve yourself and your body with better breath work. And breathing is important. We see it. I mean, aside from the fact that we live and breathe every day, but you see it on movies and lines. Woo-saw from Family Matters. No, that's Bad Boys. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? That's from Family Matters. But you see breath work in everything. If you are a yogi or a yogini, then of course you know all about breath work there because it's super important, right? And so breath is this life force that flows through our body. Now, I was going to open up like a joke about halitosis, but I figured I'd save that for another day. So we'll just dive into the good stuff. All right. So breath is essential. Proper breathing is essential for your overall health because literally every system in the body, I love you too. Every system in the body uses breath, literally every system, right? And it relies on oxygen. And so that's everything from cognition, that's how you think, to digestion, that's how you process your food. Effective breathing provides improved mental clarity. How many of us need that on a regular basis? Okay. Better sleep. Better sleep. Sleep is good. Okay. But if you're not getting enough oxygen, then your body is going to suffer and you're going to wake up as if you didn't go to bed. Has anyone ever had that happen? Anybody? Anybody? Mhm. I know I'm not the only one. Okay. Uh, Easier digestion, improved immune response. My, how that is important right now, right? We're in the middle of a pandemic. So, certainly, uh, improved immunity would be a good thing. And then reduction in stress levels. Of course, that's always a win. Um, you know, the less stressed you are, the better life is. Okay. So here's a quick anatomy lesson when we talk about the breath. So we have our trachea or our windpipe, right? It's that tube. If you've ever looked at pictures, it's kind of looks like a big tree trunk, right? And from that tree trunk, you have branches. Right. So it branches down, and these branches kind of branch down and they go into our lungs. And at the end of these branches, we have alveoli. So think of the alveoli are kind of like the leaves on the tree. At the end of at the end of the branches, you have leaves on the tree. Well, at the end of these branches in our lungs, we have alveoli, and these are our filled sacs. And this is where our gas exchange takes place. So when it comes to your body picking up more oxygen, okay, and then breathing out carbon dioxide, that's where the gas exchange takes place. Now, if you are breathing inadequately, then obviously you're not taking enough oxygen in, that means you're going to build up that carbon dioxide. That's not necessarily something, it's waste. It's waste in the body. So it's just like the urine that you urinate out, the feces that you poop out, it's waste. So you don't want that to stay in the body. You do want oxygen. How do you get oxygen? We take nice deep breaths. Okay. And we'll practice some breathing before I end the session tonight. All right, so we have these air-filled sacs, and so freshly inhaled oxygen, okay, is pumped through the body. All right, and the blood carries that oxygen all over the body to all of our organs, to all of our cells, and then it picks up carbon dioxide, and we exhale carbon dioxide out, which is the reason why when you are like hyperventilating, then they don't want you to just stay there with the bag because you're end up breathing in what you just exhaled and it defeats the purpose, right? So that is generally how breath works. Okay. So breathing deeply isn't something that we do all the time. Okay. And it doesn't feel natural. It feels kind of awkward. It feels kind of weird. I get it. Hi, y'all. Hey, Doc. How you doing? Hi, Brandy. So it feels kind of weird. Sorry, I got IG and then Facebook all at the same time. Right. So when it comes to breathing deeply, we have to make a conscious effort to actually breathe in, breathe out. I think there was a rap song or something, trap song. I don't really know. I'm kind of lame, y'all. So, and I'm almost 40, but I'm still kind of lame. Hey, I embrace it. What can I say? All right. But we want to breathe in and breathe out. So deep breathing provides maximum gas exchange. But in addition to that, it slows the heartbeat. So if you've ever been really upset or really angry, which I'm pretty sure all of us have at some point over something or another, then if you kind of feel your heart racing, deep breathing can slow your heart rate. Deep breathing can decrease your and stabilize your blood pressure. All right. So if you struggle with blood pressure problems, or if you're really sensitive, some people are super sensitive to their environment. They're super sensitive, whether it's to the physical aspects of their environment, or they're super sensitive to the emotions of their environment. So if that is you, then you can use deep breathing to stabilize your blood pressure there, and of course lower stress. Hence, bad boys woosah, or Carl Winslow's, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. What the heck is bothering me? Okay, I'm telling my 80s baby. All right, so and here's the thing, you don't have to deep breathe all the time. So it's not like you have to sit there and take these deep breaths over and over and over and over again. However, what you can do is increase the frequency and do it for short periods of time. So even if you took like 5 minutes, and 5 minutes of breathing, if you've never done it before, it can seem like a lot. So if it seems like a lot, no problem. No problem. Cut it down to 2. Just do 2 minutes. Okay. Set the alarm on your phone and you deep breathe for 2 minutes. Okay. It doesn't have to be a lot. The way you get better at it is that you increase your frequency. So perhaps you'll do 2 minutes of deep breathing, but you'll do it, I don't know, 8 times a day. Okay, it's a start, right? And if you find yourself working at the desk, like I find I'm kind of glued to my desk and glued to my screens and working, and if that's how you are, then you do want to take breaks and just breathe. And it can go a little something like this. So you can close your eyes, and you can do this with me if you want. If you're driving, please don't. Okay, I will not be held responsible. All right. So you can close your eyes and you can take a deep breath in through your nose. And when we say take a deep breath, we don't mean just kind of, because that doesn't really do anything for you. But you want to take a nice slow deep breath. So you want to inhale slowly. And what we could do, actually, we'll do this one. It's coherent breathing. And so we're going to inhale for a count of 5. You exhale for a count of 5, and then you continue for a few minutes, right? So if you're inhaling for a count of 5, that can be a long 5, y'all. So if you need to drop it down to 4, drop it down to 3, that's fine. Okay. Don't pass out trying to do the exercise, but you do a nice slow deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, Five's kind of hard for me to do that and talk, but I'm inhaling through my nose. And then I hold it just for, I don't know, a count of two or three, and then exhale through the mouth. And for some reason, exhaling through the mouth, I don't know if it's a subconscious thing, like some people are subconscious of their breath or whatever, but a lot of times people don't like to exhale through their mouth for whatever reason. And so don't be self conscious. Okay. If you feel like your breath is a little tart, go drink some water, brush your teeth, stand toward a wall. It's okay. You're not breathing in anybody's face. You shouldn't be that close right now. Anyway, we're COVID-19 is in these streets. So you shouldn't be that close to anyone anyway. You should have on a mask. So if you're offending anyone, you're really only offending yourself. And yeah, it's okay. So you do want to inhale through your nose, nice and slow. Inhale for a count of five, and then exhale through the mouth audibly for a count of five. One, two, three, four, five. And don't speed count. Okay. Don't speed count. Like one, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. That don't no. One, two, three, four, five. I know it seems super slow, right? Yeah, I know. But that is how you breathe. And you'll find that the more you do this, the better you become. The more you do this, the better you feel. The more you do this, your mental clarity will increase. You'll be able to be more productive in your tasks that you're trying to complete. And who doesn't need a little more productivity in their life, right? Better sleep, and all those things that I just talked about. Okay. So, knowing that when you're taking deep breaths, this is going to maximize your heart rate variability. It's going to decrease stress. And some studies have actually shown that it improves the symptoms of depression when it's done during yoga. So, isn't that pretty cool? All right. So, see, that's all. I told you I wasn't going to keep you long. I know Jeezy and Gucci Mane are doing their thing. Okay. But I wanted to talk about breath this evening for Glow Up Thursday because it's super important. And even though all the hoopla with COVID-19 is about like not breathing on folks, you all need to make sure that you're still breathing adequately and getting everything you need, getting the oxygen you need, um, getting rid of that waste that you need, and pushing the fresh blood and the fresh nutrients through your body through breath. Okay. So that's all I want to talk about tonight. It's Thursday. It's a week from Thanksgiving. There probably won't be a Glow Up Thursday next week. I doubt it. I don't really know. I might pop up here just because. But you all be safe in your travels. Be safe with your families. These numbers are shooting up, and whether you believe it or not, COVID-19 is a real thing. Okay, people dying is a real thing. And by now, I was talking to a friend of mine today. By now, we've reached the point where it's kind of 6 degrees of separation. So even if you haven't been personally affected by it, you know someone who knows someone who's been affected by it. Or maybe you know someone who knows someone who knows someone. And, that should be enough. So I encourage you all, continue to wear your mask, continue to be safe. Um, quarantine if you need to, 6 feet social distance or whatever the parameters are now. We don't go anywhere in this house. We don't play those games. but be safe. Know that I love you, and make sure that you get a copy of my Glow RX book, y'all. It's out. It is out in these streets. So make sure you grab a copy. I will do what I usually do, which is post a post after this, because me and trying to do all this while y'all are here, it don't work right. It work in progress. All right. So make sure you grab a copy if you haven't already. I will post the link there. If you are interested and you need accountability, you're trying to get your health on the right track, you don't know how. We're 7 weeks out from 2021. Yo, if there's a time to do it, time is now. So if you need some help, let me know. I will have an interest form link there. You just kind of click that link, complete the form. It's super short. It asks you a couple of questions, maybe two or three, and then we can connect on a conversation and talk further about what you need and make sure it's a good fit. If you want to be a part of the coolest list, hey, coolest list, make sure you click on that link, get all kinds of cool stuff, and then text. Who doesn't love a great text about health and wellness and being awesome? So get on my text community. It's 678-214. Yes, I'm reading the number. Sorry. 2344. Again, 678-214-2344. And oh, my husband just told me that was Ali featuring Nelly. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, see, I have help. My husband helps me. He helps me be a little cooler. Okay. So, anyway, you all have a great night. Make sure you cop a copy of my book and be safe. I love you. Have a wonderful, safe holiday if you're traveling. And I will see you next week. And y'all will see me throughout the week on stuff. All righty. Have a good night. Toodles.